in my opinion, and it's unpopular opinion, y'all don't have to agree with me, but some of y'all probably do. I feel like Dana Brooke needs to get a like push in WWE about. She needs to finally get a push, a world title push this time. Not no, not no, 24/7 championship because she lost that to Nikki Cross back in 2022, and they dropped that title. Thank God. But she needs to get like a world title push, like a women's world title push, or a tag team title push. I think it's about that time because I think people forgot that Dana Brooke can wrestle because she's actually a good wrestler. She can wrestle and everything, and she has good potential. But the problem is when Vince was in charge of creative and head and all this type of bullshit, um, he basically saw like, yo, you might be good on NXT though. You might have been good on NXT, but this is the main roster. You feel me? So I'm gonna push you to the jobber because I don't really feel like you world title, women's world title. You feel me? So I'm gonna keep you as a jobber. I'm gonna keep you as someone that I feel like you're gonna be bouncing around to pointless storyline after pointless storyline. And then if a world title that we create, I think is fit for you, then I give you that opportunity. But for right now, you a jobber to me. All right. That's what I feel like at the time. That's what Vince was doing because ever since then, um, he just didn't really care about the women. I mean, yes, he cared ish about the women's division, but didn't care so much about the women's division. You feel me? So like the only people that he cared about in the women's division of WWE was Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, Bailey, Sasha Banks, basically the four horsewomen of WWE, Asuka, Alexa Bliss at one point, um, and Nia Jax as well too. And then the rest of the people like before they got cut, Iconics. Lana, she was basically like a jobber. He didn't really care about. Dana Brooke was also on that list. Um, Also, before she got fired, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville was on that list, and so on and so forth. You feel me? So I feel like all these type of people needs to get like the people that I just mentioned, you know, that didn't have a world title push on the main roster, like that could be potential, um, basically be potential world title holders, should get that push. On top of that, one of them being Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke never got that push till it came to the 24/7 title scene. And 24/7 titles, obviously, you already know how that goes with the title. No, there's no side plate, so you can't really technically own the belt like it's yours. It's more like 20. You already know how it is. 24/7 title. Any person can be defended. The title can be defended anytime, any place. 24/7. Don't matter where you are. And we come on, we all knew that title was pointless when the first time it was revealed. We were like, ew, what the hell is this title? Like it's green and gold. Like I know they were trying to resemblance like the hardcore title, the hardcore championship in a way, but it just was like it didn't really live up to the hype when it first revealed. Let's get that out the way. It was trying to be like the hardcore title, and it's not gonna live anywhere up to the hardcore title. We already know that. And like the only person that held it multiple times besides Dana Brooke was R Truth. That title was that R Truth made that title popular. If not, no one would have bought that in the WWE. I'm sorry. Like I'm like, excuse me, away from like Dana Brooke, but the only person that, like I said, that held that title, like you know, besides Dana Brooke, the longest was R Truth. Like obviously, the 24 title doesn't count as a world championship title because it's defending anytime, anywhere, 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But personally, that was our truth baby. And then the next runner up to have that baby was Dana Brooke. And David Brooke did held that title for the longest time. On God. And obviously, when you saw that it died down when all the hype and everything started die down, and we already knew that at some point the title was gonna go, they just kept it on Dana till till Nikki Cross actually beat her for the title, then threw it away, which was a good job by Triple H, big W by Triple H because that title needed to go. It's been on there since like what 2018, I think 2018 up to 2022. So it's been serving its purpose ish for a good couple of years, and it was definitely time to go. But overall, besides that, weirdish title that WWE decided to release in 2018 up to 2022, having it up to 2022, I'm glad that the 24/7's title is gone, and they can actually focus on like giving our actual world title push. If not, whenever the WWE decides to give the women a mid card title, which I'm looking forward to, wherever that will be, I feel like they could put her as a mid card title, women's mid card title, in a mid card title scene, and then after that, when she proves herself even more that she can, give promos. Obviously, her in ring work is also really really good. So perform better and can actually you can put her as a heel and everything, and she can go on from there. I feel like she can definitely be one of the top stars in the women division in WWE. I honestly believe that. She has the mic skills there. She has the wrestling background. She can actually wrestle more than anybody on that card. Let's be fucking for real. And she can actually give a good performance. But like the storylines that Vince gave her, before he retired and everything was so fucking pointless. It was so goddamn pointless. Mostly, none of them made sense whatsoever. Like, none of them made sense. I don't know what was wrong with Vince. Like, when he's not really putting so much potential in the women in like WWE, but besides your four horsewomen, but that's it. Like, that's why I said I'm so glad Vince is gone from creative side of things because now Triple H can actually give the creative side and give what the people been wanting for the past 10 plus years. We missed a whole bunch of stuff. Like there's so much people that should have been world champion in the past 10 goddamn years, but didn't happen because of Vince. Like he put mostly all the good ass talent, you know, and the good rising stars that should have been WWE championships in the mid card title or the tag team title. Nothing wrong with that, except that they could have been just more than just jobbers or mid card title talent. Like for example, Wade Barrett, he should have never retired. He was definitely really really good to be a world title champion. I feel like he should have been the WWE champion at the time, but and he with the Nexus, come on now. When he was like the leader of the Nexus, he could have been easily world champion. Like he could have been world champion. Other two guys can be United States and Intercontinental champion, and then the other two, like whoever else can be like attack the world the WWE tag team champions. In in that one faction itself, because the Nexus was like probably 8 to 9 people in there, so they could have easily become, running the company just like the Bloodline. Like honestly, like in my opinion, like the Nexus would have been the Bloodline way back when. But like Vince he can only see people in his eyes as the big top stars. Only people that he see like which is heavyweights, like the Giants, like Big Show, Mark Henry, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns today, CM Punk, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, so on and so forth. People like that. Don't get me wrong, they're all greats. They're all fantastic wrestlers. We all love them to this day. But I feel like when it comes to like, you know, giving women that push in WWE, because the women's side of wrestling is not really recognized that much as the men's. I mean, yeah, they get the fame, they get the notoriety, they get all the money and all that type of stuff. But the top women in WWE at the moment, you know, is Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, right now Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley because of the Faction Judgment Day, um, and Asuka and all that. But I mean, personally, definitely feel like at some point Dana Brooke needs to get that push that she always deserved because there's a time, man, that in my opinion, that the next person that should get, you know, the title on Raw should be Dana Brooke. I'm telling you that right now. People may not agree with me on this, and some people will, but in my opinion, I honestly feel like the next person to get a world title that has never got one before in the women's division is Dana Brooke. She deserves it. She's been working her ass off day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year to get to even get recognized even more, to even get that world title that she always deserves. And honestly, it's about that time that she does get that world title push. It's just about that time. Me personally, Triple H, I hope you can, find it in your heart, bro, because I know you've been taking a little bit of L's, not gonna hold you, but you've been taking a lot of W's lately, all right? Ever since you became head of creative, you taking a lot of W's, and we love you for that. We do. But I got one small favor for you, Triple H. I got one small favor. Can you try to push Dana Brooke to be a Raw Women's Champion or a SmackDown Women's Champion? Either have her win the Miss Money in the Bank contract, or have her win the Raw or the Women's Royal Rumble, and give her that push that she always deserves. Man, I really feel like she could be a strong, like, women's champion and help hold that title for at least a year, if not even longer. Give her that world title push, and I'll be happy. I'll be definitely happy. Don't get me wrong. I love how WWE is now with the creative for both men and women. But I'll love you more if you can push Dana Brooke, man. Like that is something that I've been like literally waiting for a long time for her to be pushed. But if you can make that happen, Triple H, that's gonna be truly, truly a blessing.